Hello YouTube, Jamie from FM Scout. Welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be giving you the top 20 academies on Football Manager 2019. So it's took me a long time to ever since maybe FM12, FM11-12, when FFA, the Australian Centre of Excellence club was about. I always thought I could kind of look at them clubs and pick up some really good players, because they're academy and they're just developing their players. So I just thought I'd give you a list of the 20 best academies on FM19. There's some new ones on here, which is really exciting as well. So these clubs are amateur. So, any players that they get in their intakes, you can get them free of charge. So it wouldn't cost you a penny. Obviously, you'd have to pay for the wages and stuff, but you know about all that. So it's a really good way of just building your youth team, building your under-23s, money balling. Even if you like championship, some of these clubs are really low rep, like half a star rep, but they've got really high youth recruitment and youth coaching. So it's really interesting to see some of these, and you'll find some of them in really weird nations as well. So it's really good. And these 20 teams you should be getting dates of when these get intakes and checking these out as soon as they come out on the intakes. So let's get right into it. Number one is Pirin. I'm gonna murder these names. I'm sorry. This team right here, Pirin at 2001. So this club is in Bulgaria in the low division. They only a half a star rep. Amateur club. Obviously, they might not have any players as it stands because you need to wait for the intakes. So if you don't see any players, they will come in on the intake days of Bulgaria. You will have to find the dates out on a separate. It's on FM Scout's website of all the dates. But yeah, check these out. The reason I've chosen these, like I say, the half a star rep amateur clubs, so you can sign them all for free. And they've got above average youth recruitment and average youth facilities, and that's really, really good for, like I say, a team like this. So make sure you check these out. Moving on to number two is AKA St Polton. No, apparently. Maybe not no, but that you know what I'm saying. So this club is 1.5 star rep, another amateur club, Youth Academy League. They play in Austria. Again, looking at the facilities, they've got an established youth recruitment and excellent youth facilities. Again, when any players come into this, for some reason they've got players on loan. I don't know the Austrian leagues and stuff, but yeah, this is a really interesting one that I'm definitely going to check out. So when you see a really weird Austrian guy who's an amazing regen, it's probably come from a club like this. So yeah, it's really interesting to check it out and just, you're able to get a money ball a lot of these. Moving on to number two, I've heard of this one, which is INF Clairefontaine, one in France. So again, 2.5 star rep, quite known. I'm assuming some of you will know who they are, but again, well-established youth, superb youth facilities and state-of-the-art training facilities. So again, it's just an academy. They don't play in any leagues. They just an academy for the players up young and coming players. That's essentially what an academy is, and they will train them. They'll have really good coaches, I assume. That we can't really see anything. But yeah, that's kind of number three. Moving on to number four is a club in Mali, in Africa. So this club, again, a 1.5 star rep. At the minute, they haven't got any players, but they will on the intake day of Mali. Going down to the facilities, you can see they've got no facilities, but trust me, I've looked on the editor for some of these just to let you all know of these clubs I've found, and these have got a really high youth recruitment. So any Mali players you'll see will kind of come through this. It was founded in 2006, so definitely check these out. Have these on your list of clubs to check. The next one is Once Diabril. This club right here. Once Diabril is from Costa Rica, founded in 2018, so only last year, half a star rep. They're playing in 20,000 capacity as well, which is crazy. Looking at the facilities, extensive youth recruitment and great youth facilities. I'm assuming none of you know who these are, so hopefully I've learned you something today. But yeah, check these out. Again, I don't think they'll have any players until the intake day, but make sure they're on your list to check them because it's a free player. Moving on to AK Linz. This club is in Austria as well, playing the Youth Academy League. Another amateur club, 2-star rep. Assuming they've got no players. Again, the loans, I'm not quite sure what this is though. Looking at facilities, above average youth recruitment and great youth facilities. Again, another club that you should be checking out on their intake day. Moving on to the next one, FC Danut Komen. This club right here is in Romania, so we all know about Romanian Wonder Kids, right? Half a star rep, really easy to get the players, facilities. Can't see them, but again, make sure you check them out. There's some really good players. As you can see, they've got some players actually at the moment, but it's more the regions you want to look at, not the current players. There is some obviously wanted and stuff, but Without scouting them, I'm unsure. Again, they're free players though. It's a way to build your under 23s, like I said at the start of the video. Moving on to the next one, aka Vorarlberg or Vorarlberg. You might have to sometimes just go back. So aka Vora. There we go. So sometimes it doesn't work. So this club is a Fußball Academy Vorarlberg, 2003 founded, 1-star rep. Looking at the facilities, again, above average youth, excellent youth facilities. That's all you need. Like that is literally all you need. In terms of the club, they've got a lot of loans as well. But Austria's got a lot of academies at the moment. I don't know if anyone who watches my videos is from Austria. Let me know in the comments. Moving on to the next one is Vodus Vinnytsia. Completely murdered that, but yeah, that's fine. This is a Ukrainian one. So these are amateur as well, of course. Every club we show you is amateur. Half-star rep. I'm not sure if they've got any players. They haven't at the moment, but they will do, of course, when the regen comes in. Facility-wise, they haven't got any, but well, they have, but it just don't show you. So these don't play in any kind of league. They play in the low division of Ukraine, actually. But in terms of their facilities, they have got good youth facilities. These are the top 20. Not in order, but these are the top 20. Moving on to the next one is FC Espoo, which I believe is Finland. So you want to look at this one. You got a Finnish team here. 1989 it was founded. Amateur club, 1.5-star rep. They've got a few players and stuff. So, have a look at the players they've currently got. But again, you mainly want to look at, obviously, the intakes and stuff when they come through. You can sign any of these on a free transfer, but chances are they won't be great. But, just check them by value. Obviously, scout them and stuff. But yeah, that is FC Espoo. Moving on to the next one is 35 Sapek Berto Skola. So this club right here is a Georgian club, 1996 founded, 1/2-star rep, very poor. But again, they've got really good facilities, above average youth, below average youth facilities. The facilities aren't too bad, it's more the recruitment, which is really good. I don't think they've got anyone at the moment. They've got a few, but they're all on amateur contracts, so you can scout them if you want, but again, it's more for the regions coming through in the upcoming years. Moving on to the next one, OLS Oulu. This club is another Finnish one, 1880 it was founded. Amateur, they're playing in the second division Group C, 1.5-star, but these again will bring some really good regions through. They've got a really small stadium, but looking at the facilities, again, above average youth recruitment, that's all I've been looking for. And again, check these out when they start obviously bringing regions through. The next one, Escola Varsovia. This club right here is in Poland, so amateur club, 1.5-star rep, 1,500 capacity stadium. Looking at the facilities, they've got above average youth, good youth facilities, so these will bring some players through in the future, 100%. They've already got a few here, which you can sign, because obviously they are an amateur club, so, check these out. I mean, this guy's got a decent finish, I'm not sure how low he'll join, but again, he's wanted by somebody, but yeah, check them out. Next one is ACFAF, which is Algeria, I think. Algeria, yes, 2007, 1-star rep. Again, I don't think they've got any players until the intake. The facility-wise, they're above average youth recruitment and great youth facilities as well. So there'll be some good Algerians coming from here, which is very, very good. Moving on to the next one is Sigma FC, which is Canada, I think. Canada, maybe? Yep, Canada. So Sigma FC is a club, 1/2-star rep. Obviously, if you want to bring some Canadians into your team, again, the club owned by Sigma FC, which is really confusing. But again, above average youth recruitment, which is what you want. Looking at all players, they've got a few in there at the moment. These are real players though. But again, some of them's quite young, but wait for the regen day, and that's when you want to check the club. Moving on to the next one is Interblock. This club right here. This is a Slovenian one, so 1/2-star. Looking at the players they've currently got, they've got a few. Again, a few young ones, they've got a 41-year-old if you want a 41-year-old. Got a few young ones as well. But again, check them out when their intake comes through. Above average youth recruitment, which is obviously what we're looking for. Moving on to the 16th one is aka Vorarlberg. Another Austrian one who play in the Youth Academy League. So this club has got a 1-star rep. Looking at the facilities, above average youth recruitment again, and excellent youth facilities. So Austria looks like they're set to have a lot of good regions come through Austria if these clubs do produce them. Moving on to the 17th one, which is Levski. Right, this one you have to you'll see it in a second. Levski. 1 second. Rack. Sometimes it doesn't work. Try that. There we go. So this is the next one. Amateur club, 1/2-star rep in Bulgaria. Go to facilities. Extensive youth recruitment is the best one. Great youth facilities. But yeah, check some of these clubs out because again, they will produce. I want to keep saying it because they will produce a lot of good regions, and if they're free players, you know. The 19th one is Neftochimic 1962, another Bulgarian one. 1.5 star rep this time. They do play in a league. Looking at the facilities as well. Above average youth recruitment, good youth facilities, what we need. And again, they've got a few players there at the moment which you can sign for free. But obviously, you want to wait for the regions. And the final one is Cardiff Met Uni. So this is a club that I just added in there for the 20th one because I couldn't find really anymore. But this club do produce a lot of good Welsh regions and English regions as well. A lot of my guys who watch my stream, they always checking out Cardiff Met Uni because they will bring in some decent players. It's very rare, but make sure you scout them when the intake comes in because there will be some good players coming from there. And they're always amateur, they're founded in 2000 as well, so check them out. But apart from that, that's the end of the video. Hopefully you found some new clubs today that you can improve your scouting knowledge with, you know. But if you enjoyed the video, please let me know in the comments if you knew some of these clubs. And let me know, you know, if you plan on scouting these in the future. And apart from that, I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.